Folks, I got a question about drawing tables and the rectangular table and the benches for the component furniture assignment. So I'm going to really quickly try and draw you a picture here. Start with a new simple feet and inches template. I'm going to delete Helen. I'm going to click on my untitled to save. Click that. I'm going to type down here. I think this is what I told you to do. MORTIMORE underscore. We'll start with the rectangular table. Rectangular table. Looks sort of right. Then I'm going to save it. Okay, and now I'm going to start by drawing some pieces. I'm just going to start at the top. I'm going to start by drawing we know that the table is 36 inches wide and 24 inches deep. So I'm going to draw the top. I'm just going to draw it randomly over here. I'm going to say 36, 24. Bam, there's the top. I know that it's 3/4 of an inch thick. I'm going to pull it. Whoop. 0.75 is 3/4 of an inch. I'm going to select it all, triple click it, make it a group. Boom, there's the top of my table. Now I'm going to make the frame for it. I'm going to make the frame in 4 different pieces. Again, I'm going to draw my get my rectangle tool. I'm going to use the red axis. I'm going to type in 1,3 because that's what the framing is. It's 1 inch wide by 3 inch tall square steel tubing or rectangular steel tubing. I'm going to stretch that out. It says the table's 36 inches long, but we're going to make it an inch short because we have to have framing on both ends of it. So we're going to make these 34 inches long. Okay, and I'm going to triple click that and make it a group. You could draw all this touching each other, but I thought it'd be a little bit easier to see what I'm doing if I drew it all as individual pieces. I'm going to draw another rectangle to draw the end of the table. I'm going to push my buttons until I get to the green axis. I'm going to type in 1,3 for my 1 inches and 3 inches. And then I'm going to push it out to 24 inches long. And then I'm going to triple click it and make it a group. And now I'm going to make a leg. The leg, it says it's 30 inches tall from the top of the tabletop to the floor. And so I'm going to make a table leg that is 30 inches minus the 3/4 inch thickness of the top, which is 29 1/4. First I'm going to draw my 1 inch square, 1 inch by 1 inch steel leg, square steel leg, and then I'm going to make it 29 1/4 inches tall. And then I'm going to triple click it and make it a group. So now I've got all the pieces that I need to make a table. I don't have all of them because I've only drawn one of each, but I can copy them. So I need 4 legs, right? We're gonna do this. We're gonna move them into place and then do them after that, or copy them later. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select the side, and I'm going to select move, and I'm going to pick that corner right there, and I'm going to click it right to that corner of the table leg, and then I'm going to select this piece, and I'm going to move it from that corner right up here. Bam! So I've got 1 leg and 2 a side and an end. Now I'm going to, because I've already got that one selected, I'm going to remember how to pan here a bit. Pan. Go back to the orbit tool, and then I'm going to move. That's what I'm doing, and I'm going to hit my option key, click it, and move it. So now I've copied it. I'm going to select the side now, and I'm going to find the move tool, and then I'm going to click my option key. I'm going to copy that over to there. So there's the frame of my table. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the leg. I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to option it, move option to do it, to copy it, and then I'm just going to keep the flow going here. Oops, option to copy, Option to copy. And so I've drawn the frame and all four of the legs, and I've got them all positioned next to each other. Now the last thing to do is put the lid on. Select, move from the bottom corner to the front corner, and there's the table as it should be drawn. Okay? And then I'm going to make sure it's saved that. It says it's saving. Says it's saving. Did it? Oh, now it says it's saved. Okay, so now I'm done with the table. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click New. My phone's ringing. Hang on. And then I'm going to. So now I've got a new one. I'm going to again delete Helen. I'm going to click up here. I'm going to select SketchUp. I'm going to go down here in the bottom. I'm going to type in my last name, Mortimore _ bench. If I told you to do it different in the instructions, do whatever I told you. I don't remember what it is, and I don't have it here in front of me. So now for the bench, I'm going to do basically the same thing. I'm going to draw the top. I'm going to do it slightly different because I'm going to show you a trick here, because you need to draw two different sizes of benches. I am going to find my rectangle tool. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to draw a 36 inches, comma 11 inches. And then I'm going to make it 3/4 of an inch thick, because once again it's 3/4 inch plywood, 0.75. I did it wrong, 0.75. There we go. And then I'm going to triple click it, make it a group, and then I'm going to draw, it's 36 inches long, so again I'm going to draw a side rail, 36 inches long. I'm going to draw it 34 inches. And it's 1 inch by 2 inch this time, so 1 inch, comma 2 inches. And then I'm going to pull it out to 34 inches long, 34. And I'm going to make it a group. Make group. And then my ends are only going to be 11 inches long. So I'm going to again draw a rectangle on the green axis, 1 inch, comma 2 inches. And I'm going to push it out to 11 inches. 11 inches. And then I'm going to make it a group. Make a group. And then I'm going to draw, it says that they're 18 inches high from the floor to the top of the thing. And so I'm going to draw, again, I'm going to draw 1 inch, 1 comma 1. And then I'm going to stretch it up. 18 inches minus 3/4 of an inch for the top is 17.25 inches. 25, not 5.5. So there's my leg. And then I'm going to make it a group. And then, and this one has the stretchers in it that are down by the floor, but we're gonna go ahead and assemble the bench before we get into the stretcher business, okay? So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna select this. I'm actually gonna select this first, and I'm gonna move it, zoom around a little bit here, from there to that corner. And then I'm gonna select this guy, which I can't see, so I'm gonna move around just a little bit. I said zoom, I meant orbit. Orbit a bit, and then we're going to click it right to that corner, and then we're going to pick this outside corner, hit the Option key to copy it, and move it over there, and then we are going to select the side, move from the inside corner, Option to copy, over to there, go back to get our leg, move, Option, corner, corner, Option, corner, corner, Option, corner, corner. So there I've made the frame, and all I have left to do is put the top on it, okay? But now we have to put stretchers in it, and there's a horizontal bar that goes between these two legs, and one that goes between these two legs, and then one that joins it in the middle. So I'm gonna do this a little different. I don't know how everybody else would do this, but here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start right here by drawing a little green square. And I'm gonna type in 1, 1, and then I am going to stretch it out to that distance, just like that. Wow, handy like that. And then I'm gonna select it, and I'm gonna make it a group. And then I'm going to move it. And it doesn't really matter where I move it from, because it's going to move wherever. I'm going to make sure that I stay constrained on the blue axis, and I'm going to type in 3 inches, because that's how high the instructions say it needs to be off the floor. So there I've moved it 3 inches up on that leg. Now I'm going to hit my option key, and I'm going to hit this leg, and I'm going to copy it right to there. Look at how handy that was. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing, only completely differently over here. I'm going to click my red, get to my red axis, 1, 1, drew a little square there, and then I'm going to grab it and I'm going to pull it all the way over here to make it that long so it fits in there nicely. I'm going to triple click it, make it a group, and then I'm going to move it. This is where it's going to get tricky. We're going to zoom down in here. We're going to grab the middle of it, and we're going to find the middle of that one. But bam, look, we made a stretcher. It fits right in there just perfectly. Look how handy that is. And then the last thing we're going to do is grab our lid and bring it over here. And, oh, we already did that. And we selected it, move, got ahead of myself there. We're going to grab it by the corner. Ba-bam, done. We've made a bench. Okay, now I'm going to click save, because now I've made the 36-inch long bench. Now you need to make a 48-inch bench. And instead of starting completely over, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click that, and it's going to say more to more bench. Well, I lied. I want to make 2 benches, so I'm going to make it bench 2. I don't remember how we told you to identify these differently in the thing, but it might be good to more bench 1 and bench 2. So I've saved it now. It says it's saved. Let's go over here and look at on my files. Look, it just changed the name of it. Let's see if we can do this differently. So this is what we're working on. Okay. I can, oh, save as. There we go. What happens if I do that? No. Okay. So we're just, look, oh, it did it for me. So all I have to do is change this to a 1. Bam. I've saved, now I have 2 drawing files that are exactly the same. But this one wants to be 48 inches. I know it's drawing 1, but I don't care. So I'm going to do some tricks here. I'm going to double click that top. I'm going to grab my push pull tool, because 48 inches is only 12 inches longer than 36 inches. So I'm going to pull that out to 48 inches. Whoa, I moved it 48 inches. That's not right. I need to make it, oh, I don't know how long I made it. I'm going to undo. Look, there we go. Did I type in 48? I think I did. I'm going to type in 12 this time. There we go. Now I've got a 48-inch lid. And if you're questioning that, you can get out of that. You can grab the little tape measure tool, and you can double check yourself just to make sure. Look, it says it's 4 feet long, which is 48 inches. So now it's going to get a little tricky. Now we're going to do some selecting and some moving. So I'm going to select, use my select tool. I'm going to click that piece of framing there. I'm going to hold down the shift key. I'm going to add these 3 things to the selection. And then I'm going to click the move tool. I'm going to grab that corner right there, stretch it out like that, and bam, I've made a 48-inch bench with a couple of problems. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom around over here. I'm going to grab that end of that, oops, I don't know what I did. Push pull. Oh, I can't do it because it's a group. See, I can't select it because it's a group. So the first thing I have to do is I have to get into the group edit. So I've done that. Now I can grab the push pull tool and I can pull it down. Oh, it won't let me. Will it do that? Oh, it will. It'll snap right to that point. Okay, so I did that. Now I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to select the other side. I have to select away from it. Edit. Push pull. Boop. And the bottom one's going to be a little bit more tricky because we got to get zoomed around here where we can get a hold of it. Double click to edit, push pull, find the end, zoom it out, and so, oh, right to the midpoint. Look at that. So there, now I've got back to the select tool, click away. Now I've got a 48-inch bench where I had a 36-inch before. Look up here, we're going to click the save button, and we're all done. I hope that talked you through what I had in mind for this, and hopefully the video wasn't too long. That's all for now. Good luck and good night.